lost in the jubilation of the 39-10 victory over the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego was the loss of superstar running back Dalvin Cook to yet another shoulder/chest/whatever injury. Is he going to be back for the Packers game? Let's talk about it. Also, be subscribing, come along for daily Vikings takes as we are ready. Sip it on some Green Bay tears. Focus. There we go. Now, refocus right here. Get your mug down below from our friends at Teespring. Also, the Drum Zone, that like is already in. Helps new people find the show. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. Twitch, Facebook, you know what to do. Boom. All right, so the nice thing is that the Vikings are playing on Monday night so that they'll have an extra day for Dalvin to ice up sun and also get it done. But also bad news for us is that we'll be in the dark for injury info until Thursday, which is the first day of practice when the Vikings have to put in a formal injury report for that Monday night game. So we got a couple of days to just stew, talk about it. But, we'll hear the normal coach speak, player speak until then. Hey, Zim, what's up with Dalvin's injury? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I sound like Merle from The Walking Dead or Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Zimmer. Yeah. And all this stemmed from the Denver game week 11. Dalvin Cook got pile-driven into the ground. Pile-driven, whatever, into the ground by Derek Wolfe. Again, Google Derek Wolfe girlfriend on the 2-point try, which... whatever. So he had that banged up, working that on the sideline. Then week 12, bye week, iced up, no big deal. Week 13, Dalvin came out against Seattle, looked really good. And then all of a sudden he got banged up again, left that game with an undisclosed chest/shoulder injury. Would not confirm that it was the same shoulder that happened against Denver 2 weeks prior, but whatever. And after the game, Zimmer did his normal stupid Zimmer thing. He's like, oh, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Well, if Dalvin was fine, why didn't he return to the biggest game of the year? It's not like we didn't need him. Yeah, fine. So, I never believe a word that Zimmer says with injuries. Rather, I take it with a rather large grain of salt, like a complete salt lick, like you put out for like horses or deer or whatever. Yeah, that size. And I get flustered to talk about it. I do. But I did... But it did bear out because Dalvin did return the following week against Detroit on a short week and ran for 62 yards and a touchdown, all that after the Seattle game. So maybe he'll be back for Green Bay, maybe not. But after the Chargers injury, a lot of concern was it a re-injury of the original injury? But Zimmer did say after the game that it was not the same shoulder/injury that he hurt against Denver. Also did not confirm if it was the same one against Seattle, but whatever. So either way, you likely have a running back who has two banged up shoulders / two banged up parts of his chest, which is great, unless Zimmer's lying to us, which is certainly possible. I did not cut the heads off the stuffed animals. Okay. So Zimmer also said he didn't know about the timeline for 33's return. He dropped the normal. I'm not a doctor. That'll thing. And it would be less problematic, but rookie backup Alexander Madison, he's out with that ankle injury, so that could be up in the air, his availability for Green Bay. But also, silver lining, Mike Boone, the marvelous Mike Boone, looked damn good against the Chargers after Dalvin Cook left, ran for his first 2 career touchdowns. And also bonus, this offensive line is run blocking as good as any unit in the league. They've completely synced up, gotten simpatico. They're all in on this outside zone scheme. And extra bonus, the Packers were 25th in the NFL against the run heading into the Bears game and then gave up 96 on the ground. And they're also 27th in the NFL, giving up 4.7 yards per carry. So obviously, you love Dalvin, the explosiveness and power that he brings in the running game as well as the receiving game. But also, you would love to have Madison. But even if both miss, I actually feel pretty okay with Boone and maybe even Amir Abdullah and maybe even CJ Ham, because remember, he's a converted college running back. He could get things done as well. And also, Mike Boone, he just does have the sneaky explosiveness that I think you would love to see in space versus the Packers lumbering, stuck in the mud, I am Groot type linebackers, Preston Smith, Za'Darius, as well as Blake Martinez, the jabroni. Yeah, so I'd like to see 23 mesh up in the passing game against all three of those. Yeah, the former college wide receiver, Mike Boone. Yeah, that guy. Bring it. So, obviously would love to have Dalvin back, but if he misses, I'm not overly worried. It could be a spot where, the Vikings get it done against Green Bay, and maybe he sits against the Bears. Maybe he gets ready for the playoffs. It won't be bad because against Green Bay, if Dalvin misses, the Packers are bad against the run. Just do enough in the running game to keep play action sexy. Mike Boone is an underutilized stud, and then let Kirky shine in prime time. Let's go. Let's do that up. Anyways, your thoughts, Dalvin potentially missing? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to Daily Vikings Takes. You want to support the work, below some in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But the next time, Skol, production value.